So if you think about something that you really care about in your community, something that really matters to you, something you may have been working on for quite a while, I can imagine that at some point you have been frustrated about the lack of progress or movement forward that this group or team has been making on this issue that you really do care about. So as a part of this group or team that's working on this particular issue of poverty, or it might be helping kids read better by 3rd grade in your community, then you're part of the solution, but you're also part of the mess. So as you're part of the mess, I want you to think about your leadership capabilities and what is it you might need to do differently, how you might need to deploy yourself differently to help this group make progress or move forward on this really important issue for you. So let's take a look at your leadership capabilities and challenges and frame it in a way that might help you become more effective in moving this issue forward in your community. So if we look at all of the different situations that occur in your community, all the different issues or challenges, all the different team meetings. I mean, how many team meetings or group meetings have you been to? That's what's along this top continuum. The bottom continuum are all the different roles that you would play or other people as a part of your team might play in these situations. And in the middle, I want you to think of you. Think of you and your leadership capabilities. So as I think of myself in this middle section, I think about the roles that I have played that I feel very comfortable with, I have experience with, and I've been pretty effective at. One of those that I play is one of fixer. So I'm the one who can come up with the ideas, can brainstorm solutions, and really help that group make progress, get off that stuck point. Another one you might play, or I have played in the past, is one of peacekeeper. So that I'm very good at helping both sides of the issue come to a point of consensus. I play that role very effectively. But I've also come across very recently a situation where the group I've been working with is stuck. They're not making progress. We're not moving forward. We've been to 3 meetings and we're just rehashing the same issues over and over. So what do I need to do to be more effective in deploying myself in my leadership capabilities? I need to begin to think about, are there other roles in this particular situation that I could assume that may help get this group unstuck? So I might play the role of a questioner, ask some open-ended questions, get people thinking in a different way. I also might be a provocateur. I might make an interpretation that is more provocative, moving away from that Kansas nice that I keep hearing. That was one of the reasons I feel our group is stuck. So I will assume 2 different roles outside of what I typically do in that team or in that group. Now, that's going to feel uncomfortable for me because it's going to be new ground for me. It's going to be new territory. It's also going to be new territory for the team I'm working on. And they may question what I'm doing. They're used to seeing me fix and throw out solutions, and now I'm aggravating them by asking these provocative questions. So there may be some personal attacks. So in order for me to continue to explore and expand these new roles that I think will really help unstick this group, I'm going to have to create a different mindset. I'm going to have to think about myself, Lynette, versus a role that I'm playing of provocateur or questioner. And if I have that mindset, I am going to be more likely to assume these roles that will help this group get unstuck. So the separation of self and role has a very distinct purpose when you're trying to help a group move forward on that issue you care deeply